All right. Good afternoon, midday, morning, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. We're gonna jump right back in it. All right. So, where we last left off, we had just made a new friend in Isolda. Strong candidate for marriage. And we have just gained another level up. Or at least relatively recently. We went to the Halted Stream Camp and did a little bit of, I wouldn't say... We killed the first guy that was in there. And we watched a mammoth take out 2 saber cats, 2 bears, and a bunch of other guys. That was a suspiciously long loading screen. So yeah, we're just getting on in it tonight, and so I'm thinking we're gonna go try to at least find a couple of these things, like Den Stagmer's ring at the Silent Moon's camp. That one might be a bit tricky. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's probably going to be a difficult one. Let me look at. Okay, that's still good. All right. Uh-oh. I may have alt tabbed at the wrong time. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, right at the top here. I'll tell you, my throat is not feeling amazing. Like, it's not hurting necessarily. It's just like that kind of tingle you get before you feel like you're gonna have a sore throat. It's just kind of what I'm feeling right now in the back of my throat. So hopefully nothing comes of it, and we're able to just kind of ride this through. So let's head towards the Silent Moon's camp. My biggest... I mean, yeah, there are a couple of archers there. At least a couple of archers there who could really mess up our day. But the ones that I'm really worried about are going to be like... the mages that are there. And usually there's 2. Usually one that uses lower level spells, and another one that uses like the apprentice level spells. Firebolt, lightning bolt. And that one is usually incredibly dangerous, especially with us having no magical resistances. Like, yeah, we're Altmer, so we're as far as I can recall, Altmer are weak to magic. Usually, that was a weird sound. Usually these bandits are really nothing much to deal with. So let's see if we can take these guys out.
You can't hide from me.
And I should be able to take these guys out, at least relatively easily. This guy is a regular old bandit.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing right now. Ow.
That's it? That's all you've got? You ready to die today, huh?
No, not really. Ugh. These guys. Not getting close enough to me on my horse. Maybe stand still. Ooh, maybe I'm not. Owie. Keep getting poked. Alright, so there's that one taken care of. And let's... She's probably just gonna block a lot of our shots, but... She's just a regular bandit. But she has a steel war axe. Or a steel war pick. So she might be kind of strong. At least deal a little bit of damage, kind of chip away at her with the tomahawk. And she can't really do much against us while we're on horseback. Honestly, I'm surprised she's not using her shield more. But then again, horse combat probably confuses most NPCs. There we go. Now, of course, this place is a trap. Now, we could attack that horse, but honestly, I just don't want to. I don't know why I took that. That's not really going to do us any good. This character can't lockpick. But once again, we're still in that whole, challenge run where I can only use skills, the skills that I rolled up for this character. Exclamation point skills if you want to see those ones. Let's see. Well, rather, it's just alteration, restoration, destruction, one-handed, sneak, and archery. Let's leave that chest alone because it's just going to trigger the trap. And, honestly, we don't need that. I don't think I need skooma. Ooh, Aber Stone Singer. It's a skill book, not really relevant to us because it's just, pickpocket, a skill we don't use. So, yeah. All right. I should probably heal before I do anything else. We don't want to rush into another fight already bloodied. We're running out of steel arrows, which is a little bit of an issue, but something we could probably deal with for now. What do we got here? So we got 3 Thalmor right over here. And judging by the looks of them, they're not going to be friendly. I would assume that they have a contract out on me. Usually if you see 3 Thalmor wandering in one of the random spawn locations, they're gonna be apologies. They're gonna be hostile. And we'll usually have that note like this person is a excuse me? Oh, okay. Are they shooting at me? Or am I just getting some, like, stray shots? I guess I am technically Imperial. Which, if they are going to attack me, that would be bad. Normally, they just kind of fight the guys who are there. And usually, especially if the Stormcloaks have a bunch of guys with two-handed weapons, they have the upper hand in these little 3v3 fights. I don't think they're going to target me, which is definitely preferable. So anyway, how's everyone's day or night or what have you? I know I stream relatively late for my time zone for the States, really. Okay, so this, okay, outlaw with a bow. I know I hate to do this, but let's throw on our Ring of the Wraith King, and he will start chipping away at the problem enemies. The real problematic ones. Especially that one right back there. Okay, we haven't had the powerful mage come out yet. Okay, let's try to take him out while we can. We're almost out of steel arrows. Okay. Okay, I thought I saw the problem, but nothing yet. Okay, she's just a regular bandit. Should be relatively easy to take out. Is she crouching? Maybe it's the mods I have, but I don't often see... Man, what is with that? I don't often see enemies crouching. Horse archery is not easy. Especially with obstacles. Friendly fire. Okay, I'm definitely feeling that tickle in my throat now, especially that I'm talking more. And of course I hit my Wraith King in the shins. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of take our horse up the stairs, and once our Okado's recital goes off, you know what? Let's probably just turn around now. We could probably, yeah, let's go up the stairs. Okado's recital should trigger when we're close enough to enemies. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We need to go. We need to move right now. Hey, what are you doing? Someone is aggroed up there. Could you get up there and kindly take care of them? Like, seriously, dude. I don't need the mage coming out here and rocking my socks off. Let's get up here. Usually they can't get up here. And if my, yeah, Wraith King goes in there to fight them, well, they're gonna be stuck in there now. Probably don't want to be sitting on the crest of that where they can hit me. How much good loot down there. Oh, okay. Let's... Okay, so she's got Ice Spike, it sounds like. Yeah, I'm just... At this point, I'm letting him take care of this. Because I don't want to just straight up die. Okay, can I help? I can hear those ice spikes going off. There's no way to actually hit them from... Oh. And honestly, I don't think I can shoot through these little windows.
Who dares disturb my...
Okay. Can I? I can.
You won't get the best of me!
But it's gotta be like precise. And he healed. Yeah, you gotta get like right through the grates there. The collision is super precise on that, almost. Almost. As precise as Skyrim gets, you know. Almost, almost. There we go. I helped. Dog is healing. Well, you're talking to an immortal ghost there, so... Quotes, quotes, immortal. Quote, end quote, immortal. Alright. Perfect. I think that's it. Oh boy. Yeah, I really hope I can keep going today, because, you know, this is one of my long stream days, and I don't want to miss that. Like, that's just that would be a huge bummer to miss one of the, like, 2 days that I get to do a long stream, because my throat's just not cooperating with me. Alright, so the Lunar Forge. Oh, I do like how that looks with the uniques. Sanguine Martial Craft. Nice, but useless. I will take that. I will take this. More useless smithing material. But I will take the... Oh, you know what? That kind of sucks, because I can't actually, like... I can't actually, like, forge those weapons. Alright. Worm Shroud. 120 seconds destroys corpses within 24 feet, improving restoration spells. For 30 seconds, this effect refreshes and stacks up to 10 times. That's interesting. I don't know how good that would be, though. Alright, so... What am I looking for here? It was the... Then Stagmer's Ring. Well, I don't see it out here, so it's likely going to be on the inside. Okay. So, what we will probably do is we will take the back entrance to the Silent Moons camp here. Alright, Valka, in case of a need for a quick getaway, let's have you wait out here. That's not what I meant to press. Alright. You wait here. We will go up this way and see what we can do. Alright. There's usually, yeah, like, there's some good potions right there. Another lunar iron sword. That kind of sucks that it's just a sword and not like a mace or an axe. Vigorous Magicka, Vigorous Healing. Some high-level potions for the level I am currently. open the back way. Silent Moon's camp. Open the chest. I'll take a card. Yeah. And we will... All right. We will head in there. They will probably aggro onto my spirit here. And then... Man, that's just... I love the design of them with Skyrim's unique treasures, but I really wish the Lunar Forge items were useful. And that the enchantment wasn't just kind of meh. Alright, so now that we're down here, they're going to come in here. They usually do anyway. Alright, so I'm a bit nervous because it sounds like there's two people right on the other side of that door. Usually, they detect me almost immediately. But Maurus's knapsack. That is a good thing to find. That journal, greater research notes. Fragments, which will be useful when we get more into the... Really? Usually there's a variety. Strongbox, that's what I'm looking for here. Fire Frost and Lightning resist increased by 30%. It's not as good as the Weatherward Circlet in terms of fire and frost, but having that extra lightning resist might tip it over the edge. Alright, since they're not detecting me, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the Ring of Khajiit, make it even harder to find me. We're not going to get that key, the archaeological dig here. Normally I would be jumping all over that, but yeah, no, not with this character now. It looks like Maurus was an Argonian. Or at least I'm to assume he is an Argonian based on the skull shape there. Alright. Yeah, let's leave. I think we're good. Just got what we needed, and now we can head out. I do want to kind of look at the bodies. See if there's anything. A few extra arrows. Yeah, we're down to our iron arrows, which kind of sucks. But, you know, still better than nothing. It is getting pretty late. Yeah, we should probably head out. Got a little bit of food, though. More salmon steaks to shove in our face. Of course, those leeks are grilled. Useless. Salt. Salt. I mean, one of the best things you can ever find here. Okay. No leeks, though. It's what we really want for that vegetable soup. Alright. I think we're good to head back to Whiterun. I don't think I actually have to, like, engage with the inner... the bandits on the inside of Silent Moon Camp. And we can sell 2 of the lunar weapons. 2 of the lunar iron swords. My mouth is not working today. Not that it works really that good any day. But especially today. I think I'm just tired. You know, welcome to the time I used to deprive myself of sleep while I play video games, and now currently broadcast them onto the internet for my small audience. So, once again, I'll say I appreciate anyone who hangs out with me. Yeah. Yeah, 9:09 p.m. I think we're good to head to Bannered Mare. And I think probably try to sneak up to 50. We're already at 49, so we're like right there. It should be like just a couple minutes, just a few minutes of running into the wall in Bannered Mare to get to level 50. And let's use our Stoneflesh and Mystic Wind. Get a little experience in restoration. Not a lot.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I'm good. I'm just gonna, you know, hide back here as I do. Alright. So. Any updates in the last 24 hours, like 20 hours, I should say.
Oh,
Um,
Yes,
Oh, Sadia.
I'll be needing you to mop the place down extra tonight.
The way she says it is just like a
Of course.
disappointed mom right there. And it's just like, you expect her to be like reprimanding her for something. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm trying to work on designing like my banner and such for the channel, and you know, I have an idea in my head and it's kind of going places now, but I don't know how long it'll take me to finish it, because oh boy, I don't I have a hard time finishing a product, I would say. Finishing a project, etc. It'll get there. It's one of the relatively like off-stream priorities I have for the channel specifically. All right. I just had to look at something over here. So yeah, that's just something I'm working on. And hopefully someday I'll be able to finish it and get it up and look a little bit more professional / better / not like someone who has no idea what they're doing. Yeah. Okay, today my bitrate is excellent. Yesterday my bitrate was very unstable. But I'm glad that Twitch likes my bitrate today. Now, I feel like we should have gotten our sneak level by now. We're getting close, I would assume. Get our sneak level, head to bed, and then we're going to head up to the Riften area. And, oh boy. Going to the Reach? I doubt wherever the Jade figurine is will have like a Briar Heart or anything. There we go. But... And you know, lower level Forsworn are usually not too much of a problem. Just the mages. Those are the real problems here. Alright, so now we're back up to All right. Level up. And I feel like I'm just taking health every time, but survivability demands health. Stamina, I should put some into stamina, at least relatively soon. Just having stamina, being able to run away is definitely a good thing to have. So I'm at level 50 now for sneak. There's not a whole lot of like good sneak perks, I would say. Like some of them are really good. Like of course one of the higher ones that entering sneak mode grants you in combat grants invisibility for 2 seconds. And making people kind of disengage with you. And just increasing, of course, your deal 25% more damage and critical damage with daggers when striking a target from behind. I don't love a lot of the sneak tree. We did hit level 40 for alteration, which I don't think... Oh, here we go. Yeah, command lock. So now... Let's look at my powers. You know what? I think it's just something that activates on... you know, you going to activate a lock.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here.
It'll prompt you like, hey, do you want to open this chest for...
You look tired, friend.
I'm always tired, man. I have been tired for a long time. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Is my alteration skill just increasing? Oh, I didn't even notice I had that on. I guess I did take that at the Temple in Solitude to cure my disease. What? I don't see anything like in my active effects that would... I was just turning that on to see if there were any active effects going on. It must have... Did it generate gold? And generate gold... And does generate gold increase my alteration level? That's the only thing I could think of that would actually, like, affect my alteration level. Because I didn't cast any spells there. Although... Yeah, and casting Stoneflesh out of combat doesn't get you anything. Huh. It's the only thing I could think of that would have affected. Alright, so we're gonna head up to Riften, and my personal favorite way to go to Riften is through the mountains, going through Riverwood, past Helgen, and then just up and around through the pass. That passes by Haymar's Shame, the Alchemist Shack, and it passes relatively close to Iverstead, which we might stop into Iverstead. But also, there's no general store in Iverstead. And JK Skyrim, I think, adds a... Oh, you know what? I think our horse can level up. JK Skyrim adds an apothecary. Speed. Oh, 2 level ups. Nice. Speed and endurance. Oh, 3. Okay, that's it, right? You done? Calm down, Valka. I know you were really excited yesterday, but like, calm down. Temper your expectations. But yeah, like already, Valka has increased quite a significant amount in speed. And with that extra stamina, we're going to be able to traverse quite a long distance pretty quickly. There is the saber cat over there. I wonder what he's doing. I'm glad he's on that side of the river because he can't really mess with us over here. Oh.
No more stops. We need to find our way to solitude.
The most tragic of characters. It's like this group and Faldris. I'm on a pilgrimage to Azura's shrine. A never-ending pilgrimage to Azura's shrine. I have been walking Skyrim for my entire life, and I have no idea where the shrine is. Either that, or there are a lot of stops on its pilgrimage, and I don't know how long it's going to take him to reach the shrine. Like, what sense does that make? I get those guys, they're just terminally lost. I've seen them literally on the road between Solitude and Dragon Bridge, going the wrong direction. It's like, it's literally right behind you. Literally right behind you. What? How could you miss it? But they do. Every time. Until, of course, you... Oh, Fandal. We haven't talked to you yet. Yes, we have. What am I saying? Of course we talked to you. Alright, moving on. Let's head to... We're gonna try to go to Broken Helm Hollow. I think is the... Yeah. Is where the 6th house spell hammer is. And from there, we're gonna... No. The Reach is one of my favorite places. Least. I can use words sometimes. One of my least favorite places to be. It's just mountainous, and the Forsworn are not fun to deal with. The mages, the Forsworn mages are really a problem, especially Briarheart mages. I went the wrong direction, didn't I? Did I? Yeah, because that's the road up. No, this is the right direction. It's been a while since I've taken this road. Yeah, here we are. What do we have here? Oh, Vigilant. Yep. Vigilant finding off a skeleton. Vigilant. Vigilant. Sometimes I say a word and then I'm like, did I say that word correctly? And obviously, like I'm feeling kind of tongue-tied today. I'm suffering from a level of exhaustion. So yeah. So up this road, straight up to the mountain pass, we should be able to get to Riften pretty quickly. And it also passes right by Mistwatch. Of course, we don't want to go to Mistwatch. That would be stupid. That's a great way to just die. But then again, I think every every action we take that takes us outside of a city is a great way to die. But particularly dealing with anyone who's wielding a two-handed weapon, anyone who's... I'm starting to feel a little chilly. Hunter, who always roams this pass.
Hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Every time I go through here, I either see his horse by itself, see him on the horse, him or her, depending on the playthrough. It could be a random. It's always a random hunter. There's usually okay, so it's just. Don't mind me. We're friends. I'm an Imperial soldier too. What was I saying? Either the horse by itself, the hunter on the horse, or the horse, him off the horse, hunting a rabbit or something that's around here. Wolves. The one big thing about the rift here, of course, I just helped them kill that goat. Ah. All right, so we will... I am extremely hesitant to get off my horse because, as everyone knows, thanks to the owner of the mill in Iverstead, there are, a lot of bears in the rift. Like, wow. Okay, now my stream is saying unstable. If, let me know if things get, like, crazy unstable. Ugh, hate circling around these wolves. I missed. And a third one. Or, nope, it's still the same two. I just thought I had killed one of them. Of course I miss. Yeah, if for some reason it gets, like, unwatchable somehow, let me know. And I hit the tree. Other than my lack of exciting banter, because, I'm just terrible at talking at all times, but especially right now. All right, let's switch back to our bow, put it away for now. We see a bear, we just book it. There's usually a troll up on the road here, close to the juncture of Iverstead, the road to Iverstead and Riften. Hi, I do not wish to fight a big spider. Thank you, goodbye. So there is one follower. Like, generally, yes, I ban followers in these runs. There's one follower who I would allow, and that is Inigo. Big strong men, hey, help out.
Some say that thou art Riften. Long before I found myself under oath.
Yeah, you guys can deal with that. I'm gonna move on. Have fun, guys. What was I saying? I don't even know. Yeah, there's usually a troll somewhere right around here on this road. Oh, cool, an assassin. That's what I want to see. You can fight off these wolves. I don't want to deal with you. We're just making our way to Riften, making our way downtown, riding fast, faces passing, and we're rift bound. Staring blankly ahead, etc., etc. What is with the spiders here, man? Ah, spiders. Okay, there is a little shortcut right here, so you don't have to pass through that big old archway. But there's also spiders. I've seen more spiders than I have bears. That's weird. Hi, I missed. Goodbye. Oh, Vigilance of Stendar. Vigilance of Stendar. Vigilance. Don't mind all the music, all the everything's fine. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. Orc. Are you fighting me or are you just fighting? Sometimes these crazy wackos. Hey, you want to go help your buddies up here with the giant? I don't want to accidentally hit one of the orcs and aggro everybody. You're doing a great job. Just honestly, I expected him to have killed them by now. Killed that wolf. They're usually much faster. Even barehanded. Like those guys are. Ow. Like we've seen non-stop wolves, not a single bear. Here in the Rift, where normally I would have seen 3 or 4 bears heading towards Riften by now. But that was a painless journey. Mostly. We just got a couple nibbles taken out of us by a wolf or 2. Around the side of Riften here, there is also a... What's the word I'm looking for? Random encounter spot. I feel like I often encounter mages there.
Hold and stand down.
I don't want
To
to...
get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed.
Why?
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
Well, that's extremely rude. Wow. Okay, so it won't... I could just exit out. How about you let me in anyway?
Keep it. Not worth going to prison over.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thief's Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just
Normally I do
thugs,
go in that way,
vermin,
but, you know,
the rat way.
first time you go into Riften, of course, you have to deal with their extortion racket. And pass... In this case, I have to pass by the... Well, I could go the docks route, but I don't want to... I don't want to swim. I don't want to get my nice clothes wet. I'll just deal with the front gate rude guy. All right. Ooh, and I am hungry. Let's for that.
Hold there.
Yes, indeed.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Yeah.
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
You know. Whoa. Okay, hold on.
Doing business.
Okay. Big spiders. Relatively large spiders, anyway. Do not want to deal with that. Do not want to just have them come up behind me while I'm talking to the guards here. I don't think I've ever seen them that close to the gate. Whoa. What? I don't want to shoot and actually hit them. I hope they took my... I hope they unlocked the door, because that would... That wouldn't be very nice. He just takes my money and doesn't unlock the door. Okay. Awesome.
had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule.
Mule.
Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar
Aaron.
on its back. One snap of her fingers.
I don't know
could end
you.
up in Riften
You
jail.
and Riften looking for trouble?
No.
Isn't the reason I'm here. I
I'm
can't
just-
ignore them, Aaron.
I'm looking for something. What's it to you?
Don't say something
Just
you'll
don't want
regret.
to.
Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Okay, who dat?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Got any dirt on this pretty gem?
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to
Did I? I mean, I took it. But you know what? Do you know what it's worth?
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her.
Interesting. Any news involving the Dark Brotherhood? Question mark. I don't think I've seen this one.
The only thing I heard is a rumor that
Oh.
a boy named Aventus Aretino.
Great.
He used
I
to
have
live
that
here
quest
in
now.
Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I'm really getting tired of your excuse.
I can't talk right
When you
now.
borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I want to catch
I know I did. But
this
how was I
before
told
she
the
goes
shipment
into
would get
the
robbed?
thing.
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have
And
happened.
having a friend in Shadra means I can
Are you
probably
telling me
take
you
stuff from
robbed
the
it?
stables.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning.
Friends.
Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Friends are good to have. Hi. What kind of
I
trouble
owe
are you
a
in?
great deal
I
of money.
overheard the entire
I was able to
conversation. I
work
was
out.
standing right in front of
I
you.
borrowed some gold. Now Sapphire wants
Come
my
on.
money. You will?
No.
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived.
Yeah.
Sapphire.
What
I
you
want to
call-
talk about Shadra's debt.
I
Teaching
knew
me
that
everything he
stupid kid
knows.
would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I have gold. Let him off the hook.
Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that.
Because I'm
But a
nice.
septum's a septum.
I don't know why
Don't
that
pay
increased
where it comes
speech.
from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid.
I guess it question mark counts as a bribe. No, Shadra, no. Did he leave? He already left. Dang it. Where's that Shadra? Hi.
Any luck with Sapphire?
Yes.
By the
You're
eight.
good.
You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted
Ugh.
you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Yes, invisibility potion.
Forward to
I'll
our
take it.
next meeting.
Thank you. Let's make a friend of Snilf.
Oh, thank you.
Divines bless your
Visiting
behind.
Riften?
Winter's morning.
All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Brynjolf, this is problematic.
Don't miss out.
I'm gonna have to find a mod to fix this. Because I think we've found like 3, maybe 4 people who have this bug going on. Brynjolf.
Did you need something?
No.
Only 20 gold
town, eh?
septims. Hurry,
Here for
before
the
my
fishing,
supply
I
is
guess.
gone.
Bully,
Nothing like.
do you have...
Started out with a. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed.
You sound quite...
poverty.
You mentioned Nivenor.
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
At odds about my charity. I tried
Okay.
to include her in my lessons for Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to show. Yes, I. That is.
Oh, I don't have the fire salts.
I place in the charity box. I sell my catch. The only untapped. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for. Good. Klepper will.
I
pay
am
as
headed
soon as
that
you
way,
arrive.
actually.
Here you are.
For once, I'm actually headed towards Markarth.
Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I
Edda?
ask. You see,
Edda?
so
Hi.
I can't take this place. So cold.
You won't take my money?
So
Are you
hungry.
not...
No one cares about us. No one. We could die and no one would ever even know.
I care.
They'd just throw our
That guy
corpses in the
probably
trash.
cares at least a little bit. Hey.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Are you serious? I've moved all over Skyrim selling these.
You know, I don't
bits
think
of
this
junk, and I'm
one's
barely scraping
vanilla.
by.
Sounds dangerous and such, whatnot. Wars.
Well, let's all raise a flagon to Ulfric, future king of Skyrim and bringer of poverty to the working class. Say, you look like you could handle yourself.
I agree with that
Maybe
notion.
You can help me if you're looking for work.
Question mark? Maybe? Yes? Sure.
I need someone to pick up supplies from Naranya, living in Windhelm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, hearing that, it's like, yeah, they definitely got a weird kind of maybe AI to dub that. Because, or they just, you know, took another voice line and just kind of set together. Sure.
Thank you. Just bring it back to me, and I'll gladly pay you for your trouble.
Okay. Yeah.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Yeah, so that's an awkward patchwork of Branche. What do you got for sale?
What you see here.
Basically nothing. Basically trash.
Keep your eyes to the road.
All right. Madesi's got some jewelry,
Just what you see here.
but nothing that's. Ooh, actually, you know what?
Anything
I want those earrings. Wow, 421 gold. You can. Having the gold. Okay, not right now. Balaman,
See Balaman? Take a look.
let's sell you some junk. Oh. One of my lunar iron swords is more powerful than the others. Let's just sell the two weaker ones. Sell that. Yeah.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
I probably will at some point. Let's go to Pond Prawn.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a
My
look
husband
around.
Bercy will be the death of me.
Welcome to the Pond.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Daggers, illusion, rebuking. Nothing impactful to me.
Until next
We could
time.
go see Willandria to get her, see what spells she might have. My alteration has increased a fair amount, so possible that she might have some higher level alteration spells in her spell list. Since Farengar probably hasn't refreshed since the last time I talked to him.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of
Willandria.
Did we have an appointment? No.
It was a delivery?
I can't remember.
What do you got for sale? We might want to even look at blasted death magic that deals damage. That damages a living target equal to its health, but the caster takes 125% damage. Ow. I feel like the best scrolls that I'm probably going to find will be likely ones that are conjuration. If even just for, you know, a short amount of time, having free summon, it will be the difference between life or death. All right, so what do we got? She doesn't even have the circle of strength or whatever the stamina one was. So let's see. It'd be nice to at least dabble in the runes. Iron Flesh. I think that's better. Yeah, that one's better than Stone Flesh, so we'll probably get that. See anything else? Locate object. Illuminates the next iron ore vein, gold container, door, key, soul gem, written text, potion gem, ingot, or equipment of the caster's choice for 26 seconds. That's just kind of weird. No, don't want it. Long stride. Since we have a horse, like, that's not necessary. Muffle is illusion and not useful to us. I still want to try. Did I buy Raise Wall? I'll have to check my inventory. Spell Twine. Binds a chosen effect to the spell in the caster's left hand. It is triggered whenever the spell is cast, up to 3 spells. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds really good. I need some money. I need a lot of money, man. Strength of Earth. No, that's... No. That's not really going to help us. I like... Okay, so with that, concentrate to deal 40% more attack damage with the caster's other hand. Release after attacking to stagger nearby foes. That would be nice, especially because we have Geomancer and we take 30% less damage when we're concentrating on a spell on our left hand with a one-handed weapon in our right. I mean, then you get both benefits, 30% less damage and 40% more attack damage. For At least after attacking to stagger nearby foes. I mean, a free stagger could be telekinesis. See, this is... Okay. Materializes a cage to trap target humanoid. Thundering Hooves. For 239 seconds, your mount is 30% faster, regenerates stamina, and can swim upwards to run on water. Nearby allies riding a mount within 30 feet also benefit. Man, well, Andrea, why you gotta hit me like this? Why you gotta do me like this? You give me spells that I want, and I have no money. I really need... So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to get the Legacy of the Dragonborn going. Once you, especially, really get it going, you have a fairly steady and honestly really fast way of getting money through the donations to the museum and just the quests that you generally go on. Yeah, it's a good way to make money. Man, I'm probably going to buy telekinesis because you know what? They've loses its balance. Shifting earth causes the target to lose its balance when swinging a melee weapon, staggering the target and draining 30 points of stamina. Man, just so many things that I want. We're gonna grab telekinesis because that is the fastest way to level up alteration that I personally know. Okay, so we did buy Raised Wall. We have that. Anything I can sell to you? I have an extra amulet of Akatosh. Amulet, omelet. I don't need that, and I honestly don't think it actually goes into the museum, which is generally why I would keep stuff like that. Sell that cape. Sell that ring. I want to keep the Wheel of Pain amulet because you can enchant that with almost anything. I think I'm gonna sell this one. It seems interesting, but I don't think it's gonna be that helpful, especially if it destroys bodies and just completely removes their loot. Not that helpful. All right, are there any of the good spells? Staff of Bolides. Meteoric Rock deals 25 fire damage, heats up as it travels, dealing 5 times damage based on distance. 125 damage is a fair amount. However, of course, on Legendary, you know, we deal, I can't remember if it's a quarter or an eighth of the damage. Man, she's got so much stuff that I want. The Apprentice Robes of Restoration, those would be nice. Even the Novice Robes of Destruction would be nice. All right, but I don't think I can really afford any of the good spells. Iron Flesh, let's see how much that was. It was like 900 or something. Yeah, 957. Can't really buy that. Thundering Hooves, 1246. Undermine, 1030. Spell Twine, 1100. Yeah. Tharn's Prison. Like, man, there's so many. Oh, and higher level alteration spells. Let's learn those two. Let's favorite telekinesis, 84 per second. So we can hold something for 2 seconds. In fact, I don't even think we can hold for that long. Like 1.9 seconds maybe? Now, the question is, do we go and get Inigo? Inigo is really powerful, but he's also a good companion. And honestly, just fun to have around. You know what? This is something I won't normally do. But honestly, I kind of want to. At least for this character. Should I? Is the question. Grab Inigo. I'm torn. Because it definitely... Okay. So I will not grab him right now. We will eventually. If we get to a higher level and our survivability is such that we're basically good.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband. Bully's around somewhere.
All right, Nivenor.
Planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
So like, yeah, that just that small amount of ooh. So now we have Mystic Wind and Telekinesis as our alteration and restoration training. Boring to look at, I know, but like just that little bit increased our alteration.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Only discretion is collected.
All right, so let's. We got to go out this way because, of course, you know, we had to go in through the. We had to go in through the front entrance, so now we have to go out through the front entrance to gather up our horse. Although we could use, I don't want to use the horse call spell, the horn. Okay. She was like right here. Oh, there she is. Girl, you're freaking me out. I don't need to lose my horse. Why is it always rain? Why is it always rain? In my playthrough, I really ought to show this one off someday. But my playthrough where I did all warrior skills, every time I come to Riften, you can hear a dragon like bellowing from the mountains. You can hear it echoing, I would assume, from the mountains. But you you never actually, like, I've never had, well, I have, I think, previously had dragons attack Riften. Oh, you know what? This is the wrong road. I need this road over here. I need the road that I was on previously, on this side of Riften. But yeah, I could hear a dragon every time I came to Riften, but I would never get it wouldn't, for a long time I never had a dragon attack it. But you can hear the roar every now and then. Whoopie-doo. Skeever, hard to hit. Whoa. I thought I heard someone's ward going up. Not ward, but like stone flesh. Ugh, skeevers. You're a pain. Stop. Valka, I'm trying to turn right. And you keep going left. Like, come on. You should know which direction to go. Right, one more hit should do it. Oh. There we go. All right. Our one-handed is only at 25. I mean, yes, we generally don't want to get into melee scuffles. So that makes sense. Spiders. It's always spiders. Hey, bandits, you want to come help me with this? Hey, guys. You want to come fight a spider? Yeah, I don't plan to get any closer. Okay, there's a spider. Ooh, let's not get caught between two trees. All right, so I believe it's past this bridge. You know what? The question is, would Fowl just run away? Or would he stand and fight? Okay, so I believe it's up here. Oh boy. Wolf. Valka does not like turning right. I have this problem a lot with with horses, where they just want to turn one specific direction. Come on. Come on, buddy. All right. Okay, so I think we passed our way up. Yes. No? Question mark? What's going on? Where am I? Yes, here we are. There are two of them. That's not good. I hate to do it, but let's bust out our friend, the Storm King. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by a bandit thug's arrow. Yep, here we are, Broken Helm Hollow. The place we want to be. Alright, so what's the other one over here? They are both bandit thugs. We should probably stuff some food in our face. Come on. As long as he doesn't start shooting at me. Was that the other one? Yeah, as long as the other one doesn't start shooting at me, we should be good to just kind of take pot shots at this guy while they focus on my... You really pulled out a bow. With a ghost in your face. I mean, I know you just have a dagger, and that's really not going to get you much. Where's the other one? I think she's back towards the entrance. All right. Awesome. Yeah, nothing well, let's grab the arrows because I'm going to need them. I'm already kind of running low. Are you kidding me? She's... She's like in the worst spot right now. Was that aimed at me? I think that was. He is aiming at me. Okay. So he finally got over that little awkward pathing. She just has a dagger, so we should be able to tomahawk our way through her. Get some one-handed experience. Oh, I missed. Yeah, that was smart. I feel like he eventually just kind of disappears. Alright, steel arrows. Good to find. Alright, but what we're going to do, we're going to try to take the sneaky approach. I believe I know where the hammer is. So we're going to try to sneak our way in there. And if things get dicey, that's when we pull out our friend. Okay, stick to the shadows. I think there are 3 or 4 bandits in here. I didn't mean to grab those. Kind of a, like, torch. Okay, they're asleep. They wake up. If they wake up, I'm sorry, if I whisper, it's not going to come through on the mic. If they wake up, we will drink a potion of invisibility. Grab that. Honestly, we can kind of close ourselves in here if it gets too dicey. Okay. I don't think anyone is back here. I think they're all 3 of them are out there. Orbid. Leifnar. There we are. 6th house bellhammer. spell tome that we can use, but are not going to, because yeah, I definitely want to reflect, possibly get damage bounced back on myself. That's the smartest thing I could possibly do. Or vein. Yeah, let's take that iron arrow out from his chest. Okay. Now, up here is the bandit chief and his little horde of items. Now, if he's asleep. Okay, he's asleep. Part of me wants to, you know, it's that quick save reflex. To get to that chest, we have to go like right by him. Oh no. We might be dead here. Oh no. Oh no.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Okay.
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Let's get out of here. Okay. I'm glad that voice was only in my head and nowhere else. Because, oh boy. Alright. So, we got the hammer. We got some extra loot. And we made it out of there unscathed. I'll take it. I mean, yeah. Belka, let's get the plop out of here. We do have to go to Markarth area, which is unfortunate. Just in general. Just being out there. It's not as bad as being in the northern parts of Skyrim, but it's not good. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just passing through. And if you're not bothered with the spider, you won't be bothered by me. I'm just passing by. Whoa, hi. Hello. Okay, that's just the Stormcloak courier. Don't run at me like that. Don't run near me like that. Scare me, man. Alright, so next stop is wherever the Jade figurine is. And his description is somewhere in the Reach. Now, I vaguely know where it is. I don't know it 100%, but I have a vague idea of where it is. As far as I can recall, it's outside in a camp. Somewhere off the road. Let's take a look. Oh. Yeah, that's what I didn't... Okay, I don't have it active. So... Alright, so it's somewhere... I want to say... around... either around here or around here, which... does seem like a pretty wide area that it could be in. Yeah. Alright. Oh, jeez. Stop it with that. Alright.
What do you want? If this is about the meter.
Alright, so.
People of Riften,
Heed my word.
Maramal, calm down.
Return of the Dragons is not
My skill in battle is
Mercurio.
unmatched. Fortunately for you.
I don't feel like being a heartbreaker today.
Constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with
Yes, sir.
Kirava.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
I just want a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
New
No,
around
no,
Riften?
Maramal.
Take
We
my
talked
advice.
about this.
Stay at the B and
Talon?
The bunkhouse isn't
Kira.
Okay.
Certainly we can come to some sort of an
Can I-
understanding.
I presume you're bothering.
I mean, I know there's a couple. There's at least one quest we can do with Talon J.
We've all heard of the
Um,
dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not
All right.
kicking you out. Let's keep the sermons.
Oh, it's only 8:38 p.m. So let's.
Peace.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
What I'll do. I'm gonna drop something that's not very expensive. Copper and onyx circlet.
Right this way.
We're gonna drop it on the bed. We are going to telekinesis it. No?
Hey, what's this?
You're too slow. I saw it first.
No, it's mine.
You'll have to take it from me.
That can be arranged.
Whoa. Excuse me. Hi. Like,
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
hey guys. Whoa, whoa. Okay, let's.
What was that?
Somebody help him do something.
Can we chill out here? It was just a copper circlet.
Bite of a flea.
Like, dude.
You think you can take me? Ah, enough. This ends now.
Enough, this ends now. Cower in fear.
No.
Please, someone do something.
Can we chill? Like, yo, you got an enchanted sword and you're fighting a guy who had a dagger and is now currently unarmed.
I'll mount your head
Is
on my wall.
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, guys.
Do your worst.
What you want?
Let's see what you've got.
Oh well. Must have run off.
I'm sorry. What? I mean, I'm not gonna look that gift horse in the mouth. But
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
what? I'm sorry. I didn't know that we could initiate a bar fight by dropping a piece of relatively cheap jewelry and get the operator of the Blackbriar meadery, which I think this might even lock us out of a quest or two. I don't remember what his title was exactly. He was like the foreman or the like head of the Blackbriar meadery. Okay, let's sneak into a wall and just kind of think about this for a second. Like, what was that? No, I'm really not. Also, wow. Okay, so let's sneak into this corner. Okay. So I drop a copper and onyx circlet on the ground, and two patrons just fight over it to the death. Literally, I've never seen that happen. I've had someone, come up to me after dropping something and be like, "Oh, can I have that?" Or, "Oh, you dropped this. Here you go." Or, "Don't litter. Take this back." I have never had two people fight over it. Wow. Just wow. Riften for you. Like, wow. You know, Skyrim's been out for 13 years now. We just passed the 13th anniversary of Skyrim. 9 days ago now? 9 to 10 days ago, depending on where you live. And there are still new experiences to be had. Yes, a lot of them are dependent on mods, but like that, I feel like may not necessarily be vanilla, but is like either cutting room or the AI overhaul I have for the NPCs. But that has, you know, vanilla voice lines, so at least somewhere that was intended to happen. It's wild where you find something new every now and then. All right, it's getting late. I really wish there was something in this establishment. Okay, I can.
New around me? Take my advice.
I do that.
Stay at the B and Bar.
Pick up that little letter. All right, so I am going to move his body. He's just gonna. Can we calm down? He's just gonna be taking a nap. Hey, Darren, work with me here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of dignity. He just fell asleep, guys. All right. That's weird. All right. Let's get over 200 stealth or health, health. And then we'll put into stamina once and then continue going into health a lot. All right. So our sneak, I don't want to put anything in there yet. I've got 2 into sneak mastery. I do want to eventually get Lightfoot because, yeah, we definitely want Lightfoot. Okay, so we're level 30. Long shot, clean kill, steady hand. Steady hand would be nice. We could go for the first perk in one-handed and get a little bonus on our damage. Restoration's only at 19. You know what? I could have gotten some free experience there in restoration and used healing hands. Are they still in here?
I need someone to deliver a message to City.
Snowshot. Congratulations.
Empire. We haven't much to discuss.
I don't think that got me anything. When able to cast 2-handed ritual spells while moving at 25% reduced effectiveness. All right. Okay, when you gain an armor spell in combat or enter combat with an active armor spell, you become intangible and unable to be affected by spells or attacks for 10 seconds until you perform an offensive or defensive action. Not bad, but not something we probably want to do. Ooh, alter self resistances. Let's take that. And now you have to do this the first time. So what's going to be the biggest problems? I want to say shock and frost are probably the 2 biggest problems that we could run into. Yeah. Let's do that. When you fall below 15% health due to combat damage, you bravely turn invulnerable and teleport back to the location where you entered combat. That doesn't sound great. That looks hilarious. All right. So, next stop,
Did you
Riften.
get that purchase agreement to Markarth yet?
I have. I left town for just a few hours to recover an item. It's been less than a day. Do you expect me to have gone all the way to Markarth and back? No. Come on, man. Rude. The nerve of these people. Oh. My horse is on the other side, isn't she? Yeah. Whoop. My monitoring computer fell asleep. All right. Let's head to the Rift. Not the Rift.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
No. Maybe. One of my viewers. Am I just broadcasting to myself? I don't know how the viewers thing goes. And am I literally just broadcasting to myself? If so, that's kind of depressing. Wow. Realization just hits me. Like, wow, that giant's still alive? Like, it just hits me. Does my stream preview count as one of my viewers? And is Moobot one of my viewers? Whoa, spider. Do not want. Am I literally just alone? Honestly, that's a little depressing to think about. Have I just been largely doing this by myself? That Okay, yeah, take him out, guys. Wow. Are you guys... Can you guys not kill him? Okay, there we go. Yep, I'll take the pelts. I do not want that. I'll take that. Sleeping tree sap. Take it. Arrows, yes. Yeah, no, I don't want the rest. Alright guys, have fun. Well, I do want to stop by the mill coming up over here. That's a little depressing to me. Nope, 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 nobody, nope, nope, nope. No, nah, nah, dog. No, friend. I do not want to come over here.
Is someone there?
Hey, at least these people will help me. I'm gonna stay out of your way and let you guys help me. I'm thinking right now, and wow. Don't hit them. I'm just gonna let them take care of this. Honestly. Wow. Like, I just kind of depressed myself. Like, oh boy. What am I even doing? Okay, come on. Take care of that guy, please. He's got to be nearly dead. Hello? Alright, let's take some pot shots at that spider over there. Hold still. That's the... Steleo and your bodyguards, come help me, please. Oh, hey, what's up, guy? Or, there I go again. How are you today? I just kind of, you know, nah. Sorry, I've been in my head for a couple minutes. Like, probably haven't said anything for the last couple minutes. Anyway, how are you today? We are currently just letting these fine people take care of this dark elf, and yeah. They took care of a couple spiders for us, and now, ooh, I do like these unarmored robes. Play some Skyrim before work. I mean, that's always a good thing. A good decision to make. Cause I mean, Skyrim's just fun.
Need something?
Speak, El.
No, I'm just here for the stuff, and I'm leaving. Not too long ago in the stream, probably like 10 minutes ago, I just had something happen that I've, at least personally, never seen before. I passed the mill, didn't I? Yeah, I think it's back there. We're gonna turn around and head back to the mill. 10-15 minutes ago, I dropped a piece of jewelry, a copper and onyx circlet that's worth 50 gold, in the Bee and Barb, I believe, the main tavern in Riften. I dropped that piece of jewelry, and now, or when I did that, I heard a couple people like, you know, a few people walked upstairs, and one guy commented on it like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's something to the effect of like, oh, I'm gonna take that, but the other guy was like, no, I saw that first. And he was like, well, then you can try and take it from me.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here.
And it would, the other one's like, it would be my pleasure, or something to that effect, and they fought to the death. It was Andarin and Snowshod, one of the Stormcloak sympathizers, who I believe his wife is the Talos priestess, and his son is also there. And one of his kids died fighting for the Stormcloaks. But yeah, so he's standing up there on top, on the where I had dropped the circlet. I had already picked it up by now, so I don't even know what they're fighting for at this point. So yeah, I had picked it up. He came upstairs, and he had his sword pulled out. Indarin comes up the stairs and pulls his dagger out. But before he actually gets up to Snowshod, he puts his dagger away. Snowshod still has his dagger out, still has his enchanted sword out. His enchanted dwarven sword. And once Indarin finally gets up there, he starts swinging at him, and Indarin's just like, he's then in, you know, panic runaway mode, covering himself, and yeah, eventually, Snowshot's son came upstairs and started helping him kill Indarin, and yeah, so the foreman of the Blackbriar Meadery in Riften is now dead.
Be careful and stay safe.
I'm going to take this cornemuse, whatever instrument this happens to be. I know you don't have anyone really other than yourself now providing for your family, so I will take your food. I'm not gonna do that. I'll take a piece of salmon steak. Open Skyrim? Oh, she locked the door. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. My incoherent statement aside. My incoherent little rambling there aside. Like, I witnessed 2 citizens of Riften just kind of murder a third one. It doesn't help that the one who was murdered was a dark elf, and it was 2 Nords who killed the dark elf. So there's some racist undertones right there. Yeah, that was a fun thing. I don't know if it was entirely vanilla. It might have been cutting room floor. Because it used vanilla voice lines. But okay. Spiders. It's always spiders. Yeah, like in the 13 years that I have played Skyrim, I have never seen that happen. Like, I have never had 2 people fight over an item that I dropped. I've had people come and ask me if they can have it, old orc. We don't mess with the old orcs. The old orcs are practically death incarnate. Especially this early on. I've had people come up to me and ask if they can take a thing I dropped, or, you know, if you drop something on the ground, they might pick it up and be like, hey, you dropped this. Or a guard might pick it up and come up to you and be like, hey, don't litter. But I have never had 2 people fight over an item that I have dropped. Like, that was just, and especially, you know, him having his son come in and help him murder this man for daring to want a circlet that's worth 50 gold. Like this very copper and onyx circlet. Wow. Like, if you wanted me to be on the Stormcloak side, maybe don't have your supporters be that cutthroat. Like, I feel like Snowshod was definitely in the wrong there. I'm leaving. I just have to take this mountain pass up to Helgen and, well, past Helgen to Riverwood to Whiterun, and then I have to go towards Markarth. Anyway, yeah, that was... It's amazing how, even after 13 years, Skyrim still manages to surprise me every now and then. It's absolutely wild. Now, yeah, I will preface that with, like, I don't know that it is entirely vanilla. I think it might be cutting room floor, but it also might be something that can happen in vanilla. I don't know. That's something I'm probably going to have to try to verify somewhere. But yeah, that was absolutely wild. But, you know, thanks for coming out to hang out before you go to work or whatever you're doing right now. And if you're just having me on in the background while you play Skyrim, cool. Just showing up. I'm more than appreciative of that. Let's see. Who do we got here? Bandits. Hi, bye. I do not wish to engage with you, friend. Oh, I see. They're coming to attack that guy. Oh, and Brynjolf was putting on a problematic face, just like Eladith. Eladith currently is. So that's real cool. I need to find a mod to fix that face glitch, because boy, it is problematic. And of course it's raining as I get to Riverwood area. It's always got to be raining. All right, so my bit rate. Help with what? Are they really that close? I don't think they're really that close. Like, are we freaking out? These guys have a tendency to freak out about something that's half a postcode away. If it got in a fight with me, even if I left it in the dust long ago, they have a tendency to freak out about it. All right, guys, you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna move on. Let's see. Whoop. Sorry. Just responding to a text. Falca does have a level up, so once we get to Whiterun, I think we'll stop in. I have a few things I can sell off, and then we will we got the revelers, everyone's friend, except that I never seem to drink alcohol have my character drink alcohol in Skyrim. I don't know. It just doesn't seem that. It seems just disadvantageous. Sorry. I'm getting texts now. That doesn't happen very often, especially this late for me. Alright. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright, so after this, our next stop is Markarth. Well, we will be going all the way up to Markarth because we do want to send this purchase agreement that is it Bercy? I think Bercy. Let's look directly at my horse's ass. That Bercy drafted up, I think. Bercy. Oh yeah, and we should go to Windhelm at some point to talk to Naranye. All right.
The road makes this. Take a look.
Let's sell some junk. Elven Greatsword. I don't need that at all. Although technically, I should be keeping like one of every item, because Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. Even the base items, Iron Dagger, Elven Greatsword, all that jam, will help you out in the museum in the long run. As you complete collections and stuff, you get more donations, and overall it's just it's better to, especially the vanilla items, just to get like one of everything. But for now, I don't think a Staff of Frostbite is really that helpful. Sure, it's basically a free cast of Frostbite, but it's also Frostbite. And I don't have Enchanting, which is the perk that staves are really helpful with, because the Ordinator perk tree for Enchanting has... Ooh, I have a couple of backpacks that I can sell. What was I saying? Ordinator has, upgrades for staves and scrolls in the enchanting tree. Right, sure grip. I'm not going to use that at all. I can't use two-handed weapons, so what's the point of that? All right. Stamina poison, don't really want that. I'll keep the regular poisons though, the damage health poisons. Don't need a magica poison. Sleeping tree sap we want to keep for when we maybe go to the sleeping tree camp. Oh, one thing I thought of for a mod, well, for a mod that I can't personally, I have neither the talent nor time to really engage with like the modding scene, like to personally get into it. I don't know coding, and I don't know the construction site well enough. I could maybe set up like a small house or something, but I don't think I could. And like I could maybe make a few items that use vanilla textures. But like one of the character concepts I thought of for an Argonian Dragonborn is an Argonian Dragonborn that was basically, when he came of age, he grew up in Black Marsh, but when he came of age, he was essentially cut off from the Hist because of his dragon blood. Because of his dragon blood, the Hist, cuts him off. And the Hist speakers, the tree shamans, I can't remember exactly what they're called, whether they're called Hist speakers or something like that. They tell him that your doom-driven blood has cut you off from, has forced the Hist to cut you off because they do not want to share in your doom-driven fate. And so he wanders the lands, wanders Cyrodiil, kind of just moving north. Just how do I want to phrase this? Just a feeling like he has no direction, but something is pulling him north. Just completely. And eventually, of course, you have the vanilla start of Skyrim where, you get captured. He gets captured at the border going towards Skyrim. And, of course, vanilla start, Helgen, etc., etc. But as he enters the Whiterun Plains, he feels a pull towards a particular cave, or not cave, but a camp in the Whiterun Hold, the Sleeping Tree Camp. So,
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak.
Like some of the unofficial lore behind the Sleeping Tree is that it is possibly a Hist adjacent kind of like offshoot that fell from I think it's Michael Kirkbride's stories about the pocket plane of oblivion that Umbra kind of siphoned off from Clavicus Vial, and that these like hist adjacent trees live in this pocket dimension that floats over Tamriel for a little bit, and a piece of that hist, or a piece of that tree, piece of that floating island fell down and landed where the sleeping tree eventually sits. So the idea is that the character gets kind of pulled towards the sleeping tree, and eventually he may not necessarily find the sleeping tree first, but find some sleeping tree sap. And knowing that the hist is like a hive mind kind of sentient tree, this one little hist tree, hist or hist adjacent tree, is at least similar enough to the hist that upon drinking sleeping tree sap, he can at least somewhat hear the voice, quotes, voice of this tree. Kind of as he's drunk from the sleeping tree sap. I don't know. I feel like I explained that very poorly, and I'm jumping all over the place with it. Okay, there were a couple. I don't think. It doesn't look like Farengar's. Yeah, Farengar's inventory hasn't refreshed, so I am not going there for probably a long time, friend. No offense. Just I don't. I know. Yeah, I'm not good at explaining those things, and I'm feeling particularly tongue-tied tonight. Yeah, so that's just a thought that popped into my brain at one point, and it kind of lives in my head and pops up from time to time when I'm playing Skyrim, especially. I have a bit more fleshed out story of that kind of written down somewhere, but basically this Argonian would connect with the sleeping tree, and eventually the sleeping tree would form, that Argonian and the sleeping tree would form a hist-like relationship, and his physiology would change, since the sleeping tree's kind of like got that white bark and the purple sap. His scales would be kind of growing paler and would have a purple hue to them eventually, like a kind of frost white and with purple highlights kind of thing. And definitely like more resistant to cold and more adapted to the harsh weather of Skyrim than, say, Black Marsh, for instance. Come to think of it, it's less an idea for a mod, and jeez, I'm getting like stuffed up a bit, and it doesn't help my tongue-tiedness. Brains, I don't have them. It's less an idea for a mod and more an idea for just a story. So anyway, let's make our way. It's somewhere in this region, this stretch, I believe on this side of the river is where the Jade statue is. I believe it was an outdoor camp that only has a few Forsworn. But the Jade figure is the last thing we need to really start Legacy of the Dragonborn and actually start getting some progress. in terms of like character growth and skills and whatnot. Curved swords. He's got curved swords. I'm looking at different numbers on either side of me. Why they don't match up, I don't know. But, yeah. Yeah, my brain's not working very good tonight. I mean, as such, it generally doesn't work very well at all. But hey, I'm not here to... Am I here to entertain people? I think I am. At least to some degree. Or just be background noise. And whilst I play my normal Skyrim thing. Because this is the kind of thing I've been doing relatively recently. Relatively recently, as in the last like 2 years I've been playing Skyrim, where I've just been doing like permadeath runs. Limiting the skills that I can use. The ones I've done other than in prior testing, like before like the couple weeks leading up to me starting streaming, prior to that I had just been doing, I did an all thief skill, except on that one I did make the exception that I could use archery and one-handed. I didn't put any perks in them, but you know, I needed a delivery method for the poison that wasn't pickpocket, which technically, yes, that should have been the one that I went with, but I would have much rather... It's much easier to have a poison delivery method than just like dealing with pickpocket. And that character actually had not stolen a single thing up until, even though it was an all thief skill run, that character had not stolen a single thing up until he got to another Stormcloak courier. Weird. How many couriers do they have running around here? Had not stolen a single thing up to the point of a quest in Falkreath, where Dengir, I believe is his name, the Jarl's uncle, has you steal a letter from one of his previous advisors or something like that. And fantastic. I can't deal with a saber cat. And there are also bears on the road, usually. Although lately I've just been seeing wolves, which is... And or, you know, more saber cats. So that's nice. Oh, we didn't level up Alka. It's not up there. I'm pretty sure it's on that side of the river. Anyway, I feel like I completely forgot something that I had just been saying. What was I saying? I don't even know at this point. Do the Argonian thing. Was I still on that or no? Okay, I'm picking it back up. So yeah, the all thief skill run. Technically, that one did die. Technically, I say technically, he did die. I did continue his playthrough for a little bit after that because, you know, I was having fun with it. But he did die up in the cottage up in Whiterun Hold, where that hostile mage lives. Can't remember his name. I want to say it was Draelus, but I don't remember. think it's up here? Question mark? And I didn't officially do like a permadeath on the all magic playthrough. Yeah, I believe it's this camp right here. Let's toss on my Ring of the Storm King to deal with these friends right here, because one of them is a mage. And they're under attack by Imperials, actually. Alright. Yeah, let's... Forsworn Shaman. But we don't want to hit the... We don't want to hit the Imperials. They might take 1 or 2 hits from us before they're, like, gonna straight up attack us. Because we're, you know, Imperial Legion ourselves. Sorry. Hold still. Heck. Come on. All right. Well, we probably didn't need the Storm King. Well, actually, I think we did, because there's only 1 soldier left here. Forsworn armor's worth a pretty penny. 100 gold. Forsworn weapons are so heavy. I like the aesthetic, but yeah, I don't like the Forsworn. The aesthetic is nice. Potatoes. Potato. This spud's for you. Yes, the jade figurine. That's what I'm here for. Salt. A chest. Scroll of Apocalypse. Target is assaulted by elemental entities that appear nearby and cast 4 times damage flames, frostbite, and spark spells. Lasts for 10 seconds. Okay, yeah. Ooh-wee. Can do. I feel like that's probably, well, yeah, that's probably, nothing else. Oh, arrows. Yes, I want the steel arrows. All right, let's go up to Markarth. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go up to Markarth, then we will take the road from Markarth up to Dragonbridge and then up to Solitude, and turn in our quest for the Dragonborn Museum, and we can finally get that started. Anyway, I hope my ramblings at least are somewhat entertaining, even if my brain wanders so far off from the initial topic that I kind of lose everything. I hope it's at least mildly entertaining. And my tongue-tiedness is not helping me so much today. Anyway. As I was saying, the one that's currently alive and kicking and like super powerful at this point is my all, like I've stated before, my all warrior skill run. Still alive, still kicking, still just a powerhouse. And the thing is, like, what am I saying? Let's change to the weatherward circlet, because you know what happens as we come into Markarth. Bye. So the important thing in that legendary survival run is not necessarily dealing the damage or dealing a lot of damage. It's being able to survive many hits. So that character is an absolute tank. And yes, he does All right.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Where you at? Where you at? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Where is she? Where is he? No, 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 no. Did they put him somewhere else in the city? Okay, there he is. Where is she? I'm just gonna... Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna initiate that one because he was going to kill her. I'm just gonna take that. But that arrow stopped seconds. Not seconds, but like
We'll handle things from here. Gods.
inches from his face.
Attacked right on the streets.
I don't know that anyone got attacked really. I kind of initiated with him. I was right there. He almost killed me. I shot him with a fireball and let the guards take care of it. Yeah. He almost killed me, man.
Sorry.
Definitely. He did get a little bit of fire on me.
Drop this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
No, I don't think so. Do you know anything about the attack?
I was just getting some fresh air.
But no, that's not me. All right. Bye. I saved your life.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me.
Even though you were nowhere near the area you were supposed to be.
Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have
Oh, and by the way, I know who you are. Do you know why he was after you?
No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City.
He said something about this Forsworn. Like, he said, I die for my people.
I've heard of them.
I hate those
About
people.
the men who live in the
Okay.
hills and attack
No, that's not
caravans.
true.
I'm sorry.
I hate a lot of their practices.
I'm just
And that they're all hostile to me. But the Reachmen themselves, I have no issues with. It's the radicalist Forsworn that I have an issue with. By the way, I know who you are, and as someone who seems to be now hunted by both the Thalmor, and I kind of turned my back on the Stormcloaks.
Good evening.
I'm on your side.
Watch what you're doing.
I'm walking. What do you want? Really? All right, hi.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
I was actually looking to buy something.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
He didn't even get close to her. She wasn't even at your stall. Anyway, I'm gonna go in here. Klepper actually, I think is the one I need to talk to. I think he's in here. Okay, that's another wacky encounter that is completely not intended. Because, you know, he's normally like 5 feet from her when you walk into the city. Klepper, where you at? Where you at? You.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
This is my first time in this city. I'm just here to ask you about a purchase agreement for somebody. Bowley. I thought it was Bercy, but Bowley. Yeah, that also makes sense. I think Bercy's the fisherman.
Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose.
No. Yes? No. Bowley's the fisherman. Bercy is the owner of the Pond Prawn. Aren't you forgetting something? Like paying the courier who came here to give you the thing? Question mark?
What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course.
Thank you.
Here you are.
He's gonna give me like 5 gold, huh? You know what's funny? The iron ingot is more useful to me, more valuable to me than that silver ingot.
Ale is cheaper than blood.
It's getting pretty late, so I will probably stay here in Markarth for the night. My stream has been dipping between excellent and unstable. Let me just check real quick. I'm going to quick save just in case this crashes. It shouldn't, just in case. Okay, yeah. So I don't have any dropped frames, but yeah, my bit rate seems to be dipping between excellent and unstable, which I did raise my bit rate. Like the first couple of weeks I was streaming, I only had my bit rate at 3000, which when I looked at my VODs, of course, I had a lot of artifacting and pixelation. So that wasn't great, but pardon me.
Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down quicker.
All right. But yeah, so OBS says, no, you're all good. But Twitch is like, what's with your bit rate? It seems to be unstable. Even though I'm literally like, I've had a very consistent bit rate this entire time. Maybe, I mean, it might not be necessarily as stable as Twitch would want it, but it's stable. Like, I've never seen it dip under, like, 5800, I think was the lowest since raising up my encoder's bit rate. I've never seen it go up under 5800, which also, when I've only taken like a cursory glance at my VODs, what I have seen of them, I don't see any more. At least I haven't noticed any more pixelation and artifacting that I had seen in previous streams. You know what? Let's see. I wonder if I am now Clever's friend. I don't think I am. Let's just check if... Nope. Nope. Brokey?
My parents are always coming at each other.
Alms. I said alms, you
This is the
and I don't think I can...
What? Need something?
Remember,
No.
ale is cheaper than blood in Mark.
Why can't
weary.
the men in this city leave me alone?
I have no idea, honestly. You don't look any kind of special to me.
Yes. Yes.
Nothing.
What you'd call a soldier of
Horstag, what is going on with you? Your legs. Are you okay? Like, you're... You are clinging to that counter for dear life.
Can't be too careful these days with the war and other dangers.
Like,
for a fair price.
you're a full,
I'll watch your back.
like, 8 to 12 inches. Maybe a little closer. But you're a good bit off your seat. You're not even touching your seat. You're clinging to that counter, and I mean the core strength you must have
Watch
to be
your back,
sitting like
friend.
that.
Better yet, pay me to do it for you.
Must be pretty hot, pretty big.
Now you just tell me if you need something.
All right, Frubby.
You come right to me if you find an unwashed floor or a lumpy bed.
Nothing from you.
I should remind Clever to clean this place up.
All right, yeah, I'll rent the bed for the night.
Yes.
All right, I want a bed.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Lead on. I actually genuinely do not come here a lot,
Unlike my husband Clever,
so I don't know really which room is which. All right, so I know which room it is now. I'm gonna sneak here in the corner for a short amount of time, and then I'll probably like telekinesis a thing. Don't look at me. Let's put on my ring of Khajiit. And walk into a wall for a minute. I'm not going to have a level this time. At least it looks like I won't. I think at 10 p.m. we'll go ahead and head to bed. Maybe telekinesis something in the room. So we can maybe get a level in alteration. Should we drop by Calcelmo? He might, just like Walendria, since he has a fresh list, he might have some of those spells that are higher level in alteration. I still haven't even hit 20 in restoration and destruction. Like, yeah, I'm usually not the one directly engaging in battle, but like, man, it is slow going. Do I have full health? I think I might be a little, yeah, I'm a little down, so I can also get some healing going. Just a tiny smidge. All right. Almost done walking into a wall. Scintillating gameplay. Just the most intriguing stuff you've ever seen. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Got to level up in sneak. Let's grab our telekinesis spell. See if there's anything in the room we can just... Yeah. And we'll take one little run up and down the hall to get some more magicka back and do a little more telekinesis. All right. Yeah. All right. I think I'm good now. Sleep time. Still no level up, but more alteration experience is definitely good. The higher level alteration spells we can have, the better we're going to be. Better off we're going to be. Though, honestly, destruction is probably the best one we want to have. Is the one we want the most. All right, yeah, let's go visit Calcelmo. We don't have a huge amount of gold, but we have a little bit. We can buy like 1 or 2 spells. That's not a healthy habit, sir. Do want to be careful around Markarth because there are some drops that will end ya. It is an oddly vertical city for being partially built into the stone. Well, partially built underground.
What are you hiding, priest?
All right, Calcelmo.
It's closed for a reason.
You around? You up? You here? Yeah. I didn't do that. Don't hit the guard. That would be a bad time. If a stray telekinesis shot accidentally, like... I was just looking to buy some spells.
Magic. That's what they always want. Never history. Never the secrets of the lost races. No, just little spells and enchantments.
I'm sorry?
Do you even know who I am? The most recognized
No.
scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Like I said, I want to buy some spells.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Didn't need to go off on me like that. All right. Let's start from the bottom, because I think there are a couple down towards the bottom that I actually do want to get. Let's see. So let's. He doesn't seem to have the higher level ones like Melandria had. Thundercrack is strong, but you have to be in melee range to use it. So it's not good. It's strong, but not good. Slay living. Slay living. Yes. So Slay living kills a living target in melee range. Yes, you have to get into melee range, which is the really unfortunate part of it. But if they're at 25% or less health, you touch them, they die. That is one I'm going to buy 100%. All right. Perilous Path. I've never, like, I've used this spell before, and I've never had it actually, like, really work that well for me. Do you have Iron Flesh? That is one that I do want. Long Stride. Spell Twine. Do you have Spell Twine? Melandria had Spell Twine. Why don't you have Spell Twine? Man, you are not really that helpful, Kelsomo. Okay. No Iron Flesh either. Drop Zone. A ring of cushioning magic at the target location. Caster takes no damage when falling in the ring. I mean, no brainer. You can just straight up jump down a mountain doing that. As long as you land in the circle. All right. I think that's it as far as I want to buy from him. Yeah. He doesn't have that good of stuff. You can have this cloak. I do want to keep... What am I wearing? What robes am I wearing? That is a robe, technically. And I think would count for my... We can wear that over our blue robes. I think we'll do that. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good now.
What? Oh, goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Bye, sir. Thank you for the one good spell. I just saw... Nah, not here. Gyro. Usually that would net me like a level, but like, oh wow, it's actually gotten a lot less. I think, oh yeah, looks like I think my once a day gold thing went off, where once a day I get, I think it's like 4 times or 10 times my alteration level in gold, which is nice. Just some free gold. Someone gonna clean up his body and get that arrow that's floating just above his face out of there. All right, yeah, I think I'm done in Markarth. Markarth, not as... It's better than Windhelm, but I would probably... How would I rank cities? I definitely say like Whiterun and Solitude are near the top. And it depends if we're saying vanilla versus modded. Though that probably doesn't change much for the 9 holds. I like Morthal's relatively central location. But Markarth and Windhelm would probably be towards the bottom. Falkreath would probably be down there. Dawnstar. Like, what's the kind of bottom half that we're looking at?
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to
Solitude. Which way did I go? Okay. So up here we should be passing by like the mine and stuff, which we're just gonna ride past. I'm not gonna engage with these Forsworn. Keep forgetting to. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through.
Never should have come here.
Oh, he was wearing a steel or an iron helmet. I think that's like, at least on some level, against your religion. Aren't you guys supposed to just use animal pelts and whatnot? Animal pelts, bones, wood, sinews, etc. I thought you guys weren't allowed to use metal. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Forsworn culture. Just know what I see from, like, in the game, context clues, etc. What was I thinking about? I had a little point I was going to go off on, and now I've completely forgot it. Work. Oh yeah. It was right here on my all magic character. Right across this bridge. Well, that's not. Okay, we're gonna have to cross the bridge, come back and flip around. We don't want to have our horse fall off the bridge and all die. And everyone dies. The Thalmor had a prisoner. And I do mean had, as in their prisoner was no longer alive. Oh no. No. Let's not get stuck on the barriers here. Goodbye. I do not wish to engage. But yeah, the Thalmor had a prisoner there, and I was just traveling along the road, walking by, and out of nowhere they started attacking me. And so I put my little headcanon of that interaction. They, whilst transporting their prisoner, either the prisoner tried to make a break for it, or one of them got fed up with him and attacked him, and they went a little too hard and he died. No one's here. Don't pay attention to me, or I'll lead a saber cat up here. Because I think there's a saber cat down here towards the bridge. But yeah, they roughed him up too much and he died. And so, me, a known Imperial officer, walking by, seems like someone they could, I don't know, pin the blame on. Like, hey, we were transporting this prisoner when this Imperial agent came by and attacked us. And attacked our prisoners, attacked our Stormcloak prisoner. And so we had to put him down. We lost a lot of valuable information there. That was my headcanon of what happened in that little interaction. I don't know. Those little interactions where things get just a little bit off of like their intended resolution, where normally you're just walking by and the Thalmor have their prisoner, they're just going on about their day, and you get too close, they tell you to, back off. Whereas, their prisoner died, and I guess it just set them to aggro onto me, onto the player character. I do like my headcanon explanation for it, though. They needed someone to pin. They accidentally or even purposefully killed their prisoner, and I was a easy scapegoat. An easy scapegoat. Cilia,
Take a look.
what do you got? What do you got for me? You usually have good stuff. That's not good. That's not good. That's decent, but also really not. You got a potion of healing, which I would like, but I also want some other stuff.
Good day.
Well, yeah, good to the. Bleh. My mouth just does not want to work tonight. And like at the top of the stream, I put a kind of disclaimer, like I have that feeling in the back of my throat where it's like you're not sick necessarily, but like you definitely feel like something's starting. And like I've got that kind of light burning in the back of my throat. Mildly uncomfortable, but not like detrimental. I just hope I don't lose my voice. And I'm going on almost 3 hours now, and my voice is doing more or less okay, but my tongue is not wanting to work with me. All right, back up to Solitude. We've made it back, and we're gonna go turn in our quest to Orion. Man, having a horse in these runs it makes traversing the map doable, whereas without a horse you're just like you're afraid to walk you know, even a kilometer, even half a kilometer away from a city. Like you go down the road a little too far and you will probably end up dead. Sorry, I'm making a mess.
Oh, what a lie. Oh, let me just drop. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Hey, your sister likes me. Why do you have to be so rude? All right. Generates 10 gold per hour. Wow. So nice. I mean, it adds up, sure. But still, no. Not great. All right. Let's head to the museum. Come on, let's go to my house. Come on, let's go to my house. And by house, I mean the museum and not my house yet. But I will basically live there. Oh, great, it's snowing. Because that works really great when I don't have warm clothing. Yeah, let's switch to that. That's much better looking than just blue robe and cheap gloves. But it's very noisy. I really hope that doesn't count for sound and stealth. Oh, that would be bad. Occasionally, and this is on previous versions of Dragonborn Museum, but I've had problems going into the Dragonborn Museum and leaving, just crashing. All right, Orion. I have the things.
Oh, you have? Excellent.
I have all the
Yes, I
things,
have
actually.
just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your reward.
378 gold. Not bad.
Phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes.
The voice acting,
Exactly as described.
I would say,
Here's your pay.
as I'm talking over him, the voice acting in Legacy of the Dragonborn, it is hit and miss at times, but I would say
Very good.
overall,
And in excellent condition,
they
it
have
seems.
pretty,
Wonderful.
at the very least, solid, if not
Very impressive,
to
my
some
friend.
level excellent
You are certainly
voice
more than a
acting.
mere treasure.
Like Orion's voice actor does a really good
Brings me
job.
to my next proposal.
There are a
I'm in need of
couple.
full-time barber of sorts. A
I think
person of your
Jaren,
caliber who can
I believe
dedicate
is his
himself
name,
to uncovering more
and
lost artifacts and relics on their
there's
own,
a couple
while I
people who
continue my
like
research efforts.
frequent the museum,
And you have proven yourself more than capable of the
where their voice acting is really kind of really rough.
special arrangement could work.
Like, fine day, isn't it? Oh man, look at my accent. I definitely have this accent. This is mine. Yes, and I belong here in Skyrim. Yes. Yeah, it can get awkward at times. But I would say overall, a lot of their voice acting is really solid.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the
Especially as you get into the later content. Oh man, some of the later content is really good. And there's a quest involving restoring the Amulet of Kings. And so we're just gonna have Orion talk at us for a little while.
Of course, I've had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tanrielic history in the world.
A full collection here in the museum is a sight to behold. Or at least a fairly fleshed out collection is a sight to behold.
Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my
And I mean, this acts as basically a player house, and it's just, oh, excellent.
which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit.
Uh-huh.
Here I hope to display a variety of art as well as elements representing the more
There are some things that I might have to, so this is one of the things I might make an exception in terms of like smithing. Like Hearthfire, I could probably get away with
Hall of Oddities and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics.
talking to the blacksmiths with the crafting mod I have to let blacksmiths craft for me. I could probably have them craft the house parts, but there are things in here that I think I am required to craft. Which, if we get to that point, if this character lives that long and we get to that point, I would say that yes, we probably want to go for that kind of stuff. Even if it's technically illegal in the run, there are a few exceptions I'd make to that.
On this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library.
Oh, filling out the library
Also, you should pick up a copy
is
of the museum
a
guide at the
nightmare.
entrance of the museum. It will let you know
There's
just
so
where I'm
many
working should you need to
books.
find me. And it will offer
So
you
many
an
books.
easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has.
All right.
Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything.
Sorry, I want to take off my hat for a second.
Any items you find for display,
Am I taller than you, Orion?
place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching.
I've been looking for... I have a few things that I can drop off here.
I'm very excited about the
And...
prospects of where we are headed.
yeah. Are Almer women just normally taller than the Almer men? Alright, so let's go in here. We can drop off. We have a bunch of stuff we can drop off. Mostly miscellaneous items. And also, there is... take that. Okay, Orion's notes on Symmachus. So this, the Dagger of Symmachus, I believe, is on Solstheim. That's probably not going to happen for a long time. Orion's nice little blade here. So yeah, we'll kind of do a soft tour of the museum. I really would rather do that when it's more fleshed out. All right, let's play drop off. That's what we want to do. So if we drop things off in here, that can't be the only thing. Oh, okay. No. There's no way. That can't be the only thing that I can drop off. Like, oh, I took that out. Oh. That's interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. Sometimes when you sell an item say, like I sold this lunar iron sword. Oh, and I sold 2 of them. Oh, see, that is something that happened the last few times I came into the museum, where look at my carry weight now. It's 100,260. I believe every time it's happened, it went away when I exited the museum, but like that's just a little weird. But I think it has something to do with just the way they deal with the displays here. Okay, so let's drop off. I want to keep the Oblivion Dagger. That's definitely something I need to keep right now. The Blessed Hunting Bow, like chance to fail on targets above level 3, which at this point is basically every undead that I'm going to encounter. Like only like the basic skeletons and basic Draugr will be under level 3. And even then, like the basic Draugr I think will, well, no, Restless Draugr are usually level 6. Anyway, let's drop off the Amulet of Julianos. Let's drop off. Every time I feel like I've dropped this off on other characters, it never picks it up. I can't drop that one off. The Scale Cloak I think I can drop off here. I'll drop off one of my Forsworn armors. Radiant Raiment, Fine Clothes. I'll try it. Why not? Okay, nothing I can drop off there, I don't believe. Maybe I can do something with a Giant's Toe? I know that you can build some of the like natural museum exhibits. All right, Bear Figurine, Blue Emerald Skull. We can drop some of the weight that we have. Ebony Dragonclaw. I think I got that in Windhelm. Golden Candlestick, Green Ninja Doll. I think. Why do I still have the Mammoth Tusks? Why didn't I sell those a long time ago? Meridian's Beacon, I can't sell that, unfortunately. Paintings, so we can put up paintings around the museum. I don't know if putting them in the display chest will put them up, but I know that you can just kind of drop them off. Or you can put them up in some places here at in the museum. I swear I had more things, but I guess that's probably it. We will put in... We might have to drop these off actually in the library rather than here. Oh, I didn't read that. I probably want to read that one. But usually skill books at least are part of the displays that you can just drop off. Alris's Journal, I want to keep that. Merchant's Journal. Well, I don't think that one's going to be on a display. I still want to keep the Amulet of Mara. Find someone to marry. So for now, I think that's going to be it. All right. Then we will display the items. Painting display. Oh, painting display station. See, that wasn't in older versions of Legacy of the Dragonborn. Being able to just drop off your paintings and have them automatically throw it up is a lot easier and less tedious than going through the entire museum and finding those few last painting slots you haven't filled. Although there are, I don't want to say hundreds necessarily, but I believe there are well over 100 painting slots throughout the museum. All right, 11 new displays, so we'll check that chest to see if anything. Awesome. Rejected. Okay, so the books will have to actually go put in the, yeah, and the amulet. The omelet didn't get taken up. No. All right, let's see. Display prep station. The barber. All right, and we will drop off our fragments here. So here we can. I think I accidentally. Okay, no, good. So here. So this doesn't use smithing. So this is one thing that we can, avoid. Fossilized dragon skeleton. Okay, I'm gonna need to get my reading glasses because wow, that's some tiny text right there on all the things that needs. Let's try to read that. A fossilized dragon skull, a fossilized dragon left leg, right leg, spine, rib cage, tail, wing, and right wing. Left wing, right wing. Wow. That is a list of things, fossils that I need to find, which I don't even know how to do. These fossils are things that came in, I want to say relatively recent versions of Legacy of the Dragonborn. But then again, I haven't really, so I definitely have not updated my, I don't generally update my Skyrim a lot. I have it set to only update when I open it from Steam, which, why would I open it from Steam? You always open from SKSE. But that also means I'm kind of locked out of upgrading certain mods, like this one that's an incredibly that is a largely story-driven mod that has expansions and updates and just some quality of life improvements, like, you know, the painting display station and certain display prep stations and the replica workbench we already had. But I think it was in another part. Like, Legacy of the Dragonborn has improved immensely, and it's a mod I highly recommend. Like, especially if you like kind of completionist style things. Like, I really like book returns. I want to drop my books off in here. Stone Singer, Death Blow, Heavy Armor Forging. Yeah, like, Legacy of the Dragonborn is... Yeah, I'm glad you recommend it too. It is, I would say, probably one of the best... It might be the mod I probably recommend the most. Especially if you like that kind of completionist stuff. It really scratches that itch for me. You know, find every item. Do everything. Let's sort books. Let's see if Orion has a new item for us.
Ah, my friend.
Anything new for me?
Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it.
We're gonna go find that plate. This is like the one artifact that almost all of my characters will find, because, you know, how often do you not take a character through Embershard Mine? Like, Embershard Mine is, for most characters, well, I wouldn't say most characters, for a lot of characters, it's the very first dungeon you go through, because it's right there. Well, other than Bleak Falls Barrow, it's right there, right outside of Riverwood. And honestly, it's right off the road, and if you like don't follow Hadvar or Rayloft to Riverwood, it might be one of the first places you go, because you might be like hugging the mountain and you see this guy standing here. Like, how many people don't go through Embershard? All right, so we're gonna go up to the temple here. The Temple of the Divines. And we're going to grab Arkay's Blessing, because it's going to get us something that I think will probably help us a lot. And we might end up dropping the tomahawk off back at the museum. Arkay, where are you? There we go. And, you know, 25% or 25%, 25 extra points of health. That's helpful. But we grab this. Sword of the Crusader. Gift of Arkay deals fire damage and damages magicka. It's a fair amount stronger than the tomahawk. yeah, definitely worth picking up. So we're gonna go drop the tomahawk off back at the museum. And you know, we don't really have, we have that one lead, but do we want to go all the way back to Falkreath? Why am I saying Falkreath? Why do I have Falkreath on the brain? All the way back to Riverwood. And the answer is yeah, kinda. Whiterun Hold is definitely the smartest place to be, especially early on. And we'll probably, let's go stop by, once we drop off this tomahawk, we'll go stop by Sabile and see if we got some new new spells to buy. Pretty much specifically alteration, because yeah, we haven't upgraded, we haven't leveled up restoration or destruction enough to really get anywhere with that. Yeah, let's drop our tomahawk off. I don't think we'll need it. Yes, display it. And then now we'll go walk off to So we haven't gotten our donation chest yet. That will come up soon.
How can I help?
Anything noteworthy recently? I've actually never met this NPC, so how are you doing today?
Perfectly fine, thank you. So pleasant to enjoy the guests and the museum's charms.
I could use a nice meal. I like food. I need food to survive.
Are you kidding? Of course, I always have something ready.
Yeah, thank you. Anything noteworthy recently?
For my part, steady but mundane. Your pardon, but I would suggest asking Orion things more newsworthy.
Okay. Any issues with the staff?
None. I must say they all do a wonderful job.
Other than Orion, I don't know if we have any other staff yet.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah. I would say on a much earlier build of Legacy of the Dragonborn, there's a I'm sure it's still in there, but there was a like Dwemer like a Dwemer ruin kind of thing, but it was built into the mountainside. And I keep hitting the microphone. What was the story? It's like, it's supposed to be a quest that you do with the Explorers Guild. But I ended up, like, you know, oblivioning my way up the mountain to the platform, which would normally be at the very end of the dungeon, and got in at the very end and I was extremely confused because I knew it wasn't vanilla, but it wasn't, and it was nothing that I was personally aware of. After looking it up, I'm like, oh, I skipped this entire dungeon, and I'm not even kind of close to being able to actually go here. Yeah, we'll sell these because we don't need them. He already took one. Yeah, as much as I like this item because it's got a unique name, Sanguine Martial Craft, but it's not taken by Legacy of the Dragonborn, so there's no use in keeping it. It's just money for me. All right. You don't have enough money to buy that, and honestly, I don't think I'm gonna keep that for now. You can have this pair of gloves though. You can buy one of my mammoth tusks. Same, and yeah, 5% to all magic. That's just not worth it. Not even kinda.
Come back to bits and
Let's go see if we can make some backpacks. We have quite a few pelts that we could drop off or that we can make into leather, and I think I've got a few. I got 3 iron ingots that I can use to make some backpacks. Tanning rack, tanning rack, tanning rack. No, mine. Go away. Shoo. I'm gonna be able to make 1 backpack right now. That'll do. Jari Raw. In a permadeath run, I probably will talk to you eventually, but not even close to right now. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Let's go talk to Sabile Stentor before we leave. Oh, raise wall. I want to test that out. See what that looks like. Earthbending. Go! Wow, actually, that's quite wide. Wow. And does not take that much magicka. But, like, what's it supposed to do for me? Like, yes, it's a way to cut off some guys from pursuing me, but, like, I don't know. But I'm officially an earthbender now. Let's try to trap Tervenin. Earthbending, go! Yeah. You crazy fool, you'll never get around this. Alright. I can see certain applications where that might be helpful. If you find 2 things that are hostile to each other, you can block them off together. But I'd say overall that's probably not super helpful. Let's go into restoration. Let's favorite slay living. I need to get more destruction spells. I basically only use Firebelt, and honestly I'm going to unfavorite flames because I just don't I don't use flames. I'm not gonna favorite drop zone, but it's good to remember that I have it. All right, let's go to Sabile, and let's also just kind of pick up something with telekinesis, just to get that telekinesis level, those alteration levels, alteration training. All right, Sabile is probably in bed because that's where she always is. Morning.
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
All right, what do you got?
Spells and incantations.
Did your spell list refresh? All right, let's see. So far, I'm not seeing anything new. I might have to go back to Riften, honestly, because Willandria had the good stuff. She had the new spells. Rift Bolt. It doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but it teleports them backwards a little bit, which might be helpful. Wow, we actually have a fair amount of gold. 4,000, 4,300, almost 4,400. So let's buy Rift Bolt. Lightning Bolt's probably just overall better, but being able to use that to maybe put a little distance between you and anyone coming your way might be helpful. Curse a living target. If the target loses at least 60% of its max health in 8 seconds, it dies. I don't see that happening. Like, no chance in heckin'.
Take care of yourself and always remember, the world is ripe with people.
So if I ever do, but when I hit level 30, Dawn Guard will turn on, and she will go to being. I don't want that spell. Sabile, I'm gonna sell you a spell because I don't want it.
Take a look.
All right, you can have Unbound Fire because I just do not want it. And you can have this necklace too. Hi, level up. And yeah, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just using it to alteration at 50. That's good. And we have a level up, so we're going to be able to get a new perk. We'll see where that takes us, but all right. Yeah, we probably want to head back to Riften, because she's the only one who actually has, or at some point, even though it's cold as heck up there, we could go up to Winterhold. But then we'd have to start the Mage's College quest, and man, that could go really wrong really fast, especially because Tolfdir goes straight to Sarthal. Yeah, you can still buy stuff from him, but like, who wants to go to Sarthal? That's where one of our characters has died. That's where character number 2. I can't remember his name right now. Fuck it. That's where he died. I don't want to go there. And also, to get the worst part is to get master level alteration spells, you have to have dragons around. Because you have to find Kavazane's Fang. And then you have to get then you have to collect heart scales from a dragon whilst having that dagger in your inventory. Ooh, I wonder if she's down here. It's with one of the mods, I'm assuming cutting room floor. The Emperor's cousin works a stall down here on the docks, and she sells an Elder Council amulet, which I like buying it just to have. I think it's hilarious just to have an Elder Council amulet and to enchant that.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yeah, that amulet of the Elder Council that cost 2,900 gold. Necklace of Looting, minor alteration. See, but we're not generally actively using alteration spells. Let's see. You know, we should probably buy fast healing next time we see it, because that's something we can throw on to our Okada's recital, which I don't think I have another spell I can throw on there yet. Nope, can't use those. Let's favorite Rift Bolt. It's a little cheaper than Firebolt, and it deals 6 less damage, but hopefully that... Oh no, it's not cheaper. Sorry. It is more expensive, but hopefully that little separation that it gives is worth that. Yeah, I don't have any other... things. So far, the character is largely just like alteration and sneak. Ugh, I gotta sit up. I have terrible posture, and when I slouch down like this, I'm like halfway behind the mic. Although at the angle I'm at, you can still see me, but I'm super slouched down here. Yeah, let's stay up here. At least try to. Let's grab... We don't want to use the Sword of the Crusader just yet, unless we absolutely have to. But that's going to be a very helpful weapon. It's stronger than anything we've had thus far. And I really need to level up my horse. And there's no way in Hecate Doodah that I'm gonna be going after Dawnbreaker for a long time. I don't want to deal with a mage. All right, so let's jump off of Valka and level her up. Go endurance. And that's a little extra stamina so we can run longer. No, bye. I'm leaving. All right. Oh, y'all-tacular. I am tired. But I still want to go for like... Hi. I don't like when people run at me like that. 1 o'clock.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
What are you talking about? Where did the dragon go?
No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left.
Yeah, I think...
You're too kind. Thank you.
I think before you...
Be careful and stay safe.
Before you activate dragons, that's going to be their response, is that they won't tell you where they went, but after you activate the dragons, they'll tell you he went to this peak, or etc., etc. Went here. Go fight him, please. Take him out. Oh man. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we probably got like 20-ish minutes left in the run, or in the stream tonight. Tonight for me, anyway. We made some progress. We've got these annoying bandits over here. We're just gonna keep walking. Ignore. I have a horse. You don't scare me right now, because I can just run. Bye. But we can make it down to Whiterun. Might as well double check Farengar. See if maybe he's finally refreshed his inventory. So we can get a new spell. Because back in Riften we had, you know, available Spell Twine, Iron Flesh, which would not only get us more armor rating in combat, but it would level up our alteration even faster. Oh, hi. Yeah, I do not want to fight you. But, you know what I will do? I'm gonna have you follow me for a little bit. I want to see what you can do. Hey, come on. Come here. Follow me. Let's go. Where do I want to lead you? You following? Come on. Come on. Right here. Let's see. Let's take her to... Are you going to follow or not? Come on. Come on. Let's take you up to the fort over there. Oh, but we do not want her to get too close. If she actually swings that axe and hits me, like if she hits Valka, probably not too bad. If she hits me, I'm probably immediately dead. Hi. Come on. Where you going?
Do your worst.
Come on. I know you can follow me. Oh, but will we hit? I don't know that the Whiterun guards are quite yet allied to me. Because, like, once you become Thane, they'll come to your aid if you get, like, one of these random NPCs, you know, that are only named after their race, following you. They'll come to your aid when you're the Thane. I know that much. Let's cut across the plains here. Hopefully she follows. But normally they'll just be like, oh, these fools are fighting. Where'd she go? Oh, come on. Follow me. I know your pathing is a little jank because, you know, Skyrim. Oh, I don't want to take her to the well, she'll probably ignore the revelers. Yeah, let's try to cut across the plains here. Because if nothing else, we can lead her to the giant camp. And I don't think, after seeing that impressive display from the mammoth yesterday, of taking on 2 saber cats, 2 bears, and 3 bandits, basically solo, I don't think she stands a chance. Though, I have had an old orc, you know, I am awaiting a good death. I have had an old orc solo 2 giants. So, you know, power scaling. Oh, sleeping tree. Yeah, the sleeping tree. Yeah, I talked about it earlier. You know, if you were paying attention. All right, come on. Come on. The sleeping tree is just a very interesting tree, at least from a lore perspective. If Michael Kirkbride's writings are to be taken seriously, it's from Umbriel. I just remember the name of the floating city, Umbriel. Come on. You can follow. Oh, I missed. We're almost there. Come on. Your death brings me money. Ignore the wolf. Just keep walking this way. Come on. We're almost there. Oh, come on. You can one-shot that wolf. Just ignore it. We've got a mission right now. I want to see if the bandits will attack you. And if they do, well, I want you to kill them all. The best part about being on horseback, they can't initiate a one-shot kill cam. As far as I can recall. Come on. Right here. I haven't gone anywhere. I know the pathing over this hill might be a little awkward. I like how these guys, they made an effort. They're like, all right, let's put our sandbags, let's make some sandbag dummies to, you know, ward people off. You know, try to inflate our numbers. All right, Fort Greymoor. Come on. Good afternoon, evening, fellows. Let's see. Welcome to the arena. What? All right. We have our combatants from the yellow team, this single orc that was found on the road. And the blue team, the entire garrison of Fort Greymoor. Place your bets. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking that Fort Greymore is outmatched here. Leave the arena now and rest. You've earned it. Oh, it's getting dark. Don't mind me. I'm just the referee. How's she doing? Oh, she's down to half health. All right. Things are not looking good for her. Maybe I put a little too much stock into her abilities. Oh, yeah. No, she's... All right. I think I've seen enough. Well, I'm glad I could make this connection. Goodbye. All right, who do we got here? Imperials. Oh, are they gonna go attack Fort Greymore? Okay, come on. Come on, guys. Like, I know I'm technically in combat with them and we are allies, but like... Really? We're far enough away that I don't think we want to mess with that. I feel like, oh, yeah. Valka's taking a few arrows. Where'd they go? Oh, they're just standing right here. All right, yeah, let's make it to Whiterun. That's probably where we'll... Oh, nah. Yeah, we're almost there. Oh no. We're gonna have the fun textures. Going to Whiterun. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Legitimately, like, hello? Assassin? Maybe? Usually when Okada's recital goes off, it's because you entered combat. Okay. I'm wary, but also I'm on horseback and probably am good. All right, let's head into town. Go to the inn and pay Farengar a visit in the morning. Let's warm up before we head into the city. I don't want to go in and have an enemy spawn in and immediately just kill me. But the guards aren't on edge, so I think I'm good. Usually, they'd be on edge if something was coming to attack. And again... I don't know. Okay. That's not... That's disconcerting. Let's get into the city and run in a little bit. Okay, it doesn't seem like anyone's following us, but at the same time, like, Okada's recital doesn't just go off at random. It goes off when something hostile is looking at me. Okay.
Come on in. Just
Oh boy.
Take a seat and get pulled down.
So fast right now. What the heck? Okay, so yeah, I've got A little extra frost and shock resistance. All right, let's throw an apple pie into my face. Olfina.
Yes.
All right. So, just if you're there, if you're paying attention, or rather, not necessarily paying attention, I know I asked yesterday, but like, I do have all my VODs saved to my hard drive right now. I haven't like made them public on my Twitch, and I'm planning to set up a YouTube account where I can post them. Do you think that it would be that I should be posting my VODs? Like even the ones that the early ones where there's a lot of artifacting, and honestly, I'm not doing a good job in my personal opinion, and it feels really cringe. Should I be posting my VODs? No matter how much I like them. Because it's like, yeah, I feel like I should. Because that's just like another avenue where I could maybe get some, a few views there, so they could maybe check out my Twitch sometimes. Yeah, on the rare occasion that someone finds my videos and enjoys them. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to sleep, get our level up. Check out what new perks we can get. Yeah. It probably won't do any harm. I'm just, exceedingly self-conscious. But that's, I'm trying to get over that as I'm continuing to do this, trying to get over that as I'm streaming. Let's see. So energy shield, I don't have a huge pool of magicka, so I don't think that this would really help that much right now. Distorted shape. When you gain an armor spell in combat, you become intangible for 10 seconds or until you perform an offensive or defensive action. So that does give us an out. Like if I get a little overwhelmed in combat, I can just throw on Stone Flesh, get 10 seconds of invulnerability, and try to just get out. And I'd have to check if that works through doors. Like if I can get that to work through a door, then there's there's our way out if we get in over our heads. It's not going to save us from a one tap, but it'll help us survive something that might otherwise just immediately end us. Or not necessarily immediately, but in a reactable time frame. Or I could just go with mage armor and get more armor out of my flesh spells. Yeah, let's not do that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Distorted Shape. I think that would be a good thing to have. Let's go see Farengar real quick, and then we'll probably call it for tonight.
Are you a sorcerer from the college?
I'm not from the college, but I am a mage of some degree.
What are you doing that for?
I don't like walking around. It's too slow. So, yeah, sometimes I'll vault over a bench. I'm sorry. Does that offend your delicate sensibilities? Danica Pure Spring. Alright. Farngar, please. Have a refresh inventory. I would like some new stuff. Good morning, sir.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls.
We've been over this. I will likely not be going there for a long time.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Alright. Already not looking great. Yeah, already not looking like you've gotten anything new. Man, I am gonna have to go all the way out to Riften. That's a bummer. Yep. Though, let's... Okay, yep, good, he has it. Let's grab fast healing. We can throw that on Okado's recital.
The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Well, friend, you need to learn patience. Because I am not going about this quickly and getting myself straight killed. What a child. Alright, so now we can toss that onto our Okado's recital. That fills out our third spell slot for that. And we'll favor that too, because it's just a good healing spell. So when we enter combat, if I'm not at full health, bam. 50 points of health. Yeah, I'm about to hop off too. Thanks for hanging out. It's always good to see a friendly face. As it, you know, figuratively. But yeah, you have a good time at work, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, and I think that's where I'm gonna kick it off. Where I'm gonna sign off. We're gonna just walk down to the Whiterun Gate. I think I'm gonna level up my horse, and then we'll end stream for tonight. Or tonight for me, today for you. Or yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. And hopefully, I don't get assaulted as soon as I walk out here. Severio. Good morning, friend. Alright. Level up. Speed. Alright. Yep. And with that, we will say goodbye to Valka. Mwah. Give her a kiss. And have a good evening, day, night, whatever time it is for you. And don't forget to brush your teeth. Because seriously, don't forget